Welcome to Gluten Free Best Friend.
I'm Mahaley.
And I'm Bailey.
Today we are making a very special recipe from BabyCakes.
Yes, we're making donuts.
So thank you to BabyCakes and Erin McKenna for this recipe. We are very excited.
For today's recipe, we're gonna need some coconut oil. You can also use canola oil, vegan sugar, white or brown rice flour, garbanzo and fava bean flour, potato starch, arrowroot, baking powder, xanthan gum, salt, baking soda, unsweetened applesauce, vanilla extract, and some hot water. So the first thing that we're gonna do is just mix all the dry ingredients in our mixer.
And then we are going to put all of our wet ingredients.
Pretty simple. First, we're adding a cup of vegan sugar. We are using specifically coconut sugar.
Next, I am going to do a half a cup of potato starch.
I'm gonna get 3/4 cups of white rice flour.
Feel that, it's funky.
What is it?
Feel it.
Oh, it almost feels like baking soda. Or baking powder, it feels like. What is that?
Potato starch?
The potato starch. Potato starch feels weird.
We have 1/3 of a cup of garbanzo and fava bean flour.
And she specifically said in the book to not just get garbanzo flour, but it has to be both. So we got both.
So we have 1/4 of a cup of arrowroot.
Yes. I'm gonna add 1/2 teaspoon of xanthan gum. Here's our baking powder.
1/8 of a teaspoon of baking soda.
All of our dry ingredients are in there, so we're just gonna whisk it up. Go for it.
Our dry ingredients are mixed up, and now we are going to put in our wet ingredients.
Okay, so we need our vanilla. Go ahead. Don't spill. Okay, now we're going to add 1/2 cup of hot water and 1/2 cup of melted coconut oil. It smells awesome. Oh wow, it's really hot.
Oh wow, yeah, that's
hot. Here we go. So now we need 6 tablespoons of unsweetened applesauce. Okay, so everything is in there, now we can just mix it up again.
So while our ingredients have finished mixing, we have lightly brushed our donut pan
So they don't stick.
with coconut oil.
Yes. What we're gonna do next is we're going to put 2.5 tablespoons of the mixture in each of the molds. It's a little bit sticky.
It's a little thick and sticky, but
We're getting it. Make sure you have a toothpick handy so that you can kind of mix it up a little bit.
and clean fingers.
And clean fingers. Our pan is full, and so now we're gonna put them in the oven and bake for 8 minutes. Then we're gonna rotate and bake for 7 more. Okay, so they're ready. So we're just gonna let them cool for 5 minutes, and then we're gonna sprinkle some cinnamon and sugar on them.
All right.
Let's see. I'm just gonna go for it. We'll let it see what happens.
Okay, they are ready.
Yes.
They smell and look delicious.
They do. They're so warm. Here you go. I'm gonna rip it in half.
Okay.
Oops, sorry, I broke it. Here you go. That's for you. It tastes just like it does in the bakery.
Wow. They're so thick, but only in a good way.
They're super moist and like, oh my gosh, they're so good.
They're so good.
Thank you
It
for my
makes me want to
cookbook.
make. You're welcome. It makes me want to make more recipes from BabyCakes. Thank you so much for watching this episode of Gluten Free Best Friend. We really hope that you make these donuts because they're very good.
Yes, and if you'd like some more detailed instructions of how to make these, please check the link to the blog in the description below, or pick up your very own copy of the BabyCakes cookbook.
And most likely, we will be back with another BabyCakes recipe.
Bye!
Bye!